Clippers trail by 17. Pass to man. To the right side. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. They recover it. Kennard's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's Powell. Crafty move. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Powell's got 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's George. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 19. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Jackson. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked. Confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
It's George on the wing. He's got 9. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Stolen by George. Pass to Powell. Now Covington. George looking over the floor. Back to Covington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his
Marcus Morris picks one up there.
First team foul.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
Robert Covington. 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
What's incredible to me about Robert Covington is he enters the league and earns playing time on the defensive end. And he knows that's what's going to ultimately define him. But he has worked so hard to become a shooter, a legit threat from the perimeter. Love that this guy has carved out a career.
Oh!
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Back to Jackson for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And George with the stuff.
You're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
And George hits the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Clippers substitution.
Puts it up off the inbound. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here is Los Angeles now. And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Clippers have possession. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
To the inside. Man.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers making a switch here.
The strike Terrence Mann. Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Leonard. 10 points for him. Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Basket counts. Kennard's got 5.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Pass to Leonard. Stolen by George. Now, here's Covington. And here's the fast break.
Foul.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
DJ Boston.
And here's Kennard. Powell for 3. And that one released in time, but no good.
How about the fast hands and lateral quickness of Norman Powell to get with his man and contest shots? That's good.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now, here's Kennard. Offline with his 3. Now the Clippers with it. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Pass to Powell. And there's the drive. From past the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Powell's got 15 points.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Outside for George. 5 to shoot. Zubac's trying to break loose.
Two-pointer.
And that one's good. George has got his second bucket.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George? The quick handles for a guy his size.
Kennard with the ball. He has 5. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That's his first.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Covington. The shot by George, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Los Angeles. Rebounded by Covington.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Covington. Here's Hartenstein. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Powell, that's good.
Boy, if Norman Powell does this kind of work on a consistent basis, look out, folks. He is cooking right now.
The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And he comes up with the deuce. 21 points for George.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Leonard on the wing. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Got a piece of it. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Down low. Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got 9.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
Outside Leonard. To the paint. And the dunk by Covington.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Hartenstein. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Clippers substitution.
Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Back to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
Pass to Hartenstein. Off with the layup. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And Covington sends it back.
Basketball.
And the Clippers making a switch here. That's tipped. Here's George. And count it from 19 feet away. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the efficiency with the mid-range game, Paul George has always possessed.
Oh, Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor, the scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. Back to the action after this work. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Down low. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Batum. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Outside, George. For the 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From deep. Man gets the bucket.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Right side, George. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Here's Kennard. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
It's George on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Good D by Covington. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
George.
2-pointer, PG-13.
Sinks that one from the post.
Luke Kennard.
8 points for Paul George.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Back to Zubac. Pass to George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Leonard attacking. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, this guy is such a physical presence. Kawhi, phenomenal at finishing on the post. Possesses great touch and great length.
Powell with it.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now George. Back to Powell. Makes it off the glass.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Clippers moving the ball around.
Nicholas
Batum, good.
Count it.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Goes back up. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Leonard.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Back to Leonard. Drops in the tray.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
To the inside. Here's Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Second team foul.
That one is off.
At the line for L.A., Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The shot by George, no good. Pass to Mann. Shoots over Covington. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Back to Powell. Fires the three. Off target with that shot. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. To appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw